spring/summer and fall/winter, I gather up all my favorites of skincare, makeup, body care, hair care, perfumes, life and style foods, things like that. And these are the products that like I cannot stop myself from using. I have to stop myself from using them, in fact, in order to use up other products that I have. So I'm sharing with you guys my all-time favorites. Now, if you see some of these products, or some of these products are not in this video that you've seen in past videos, it doesn't mean I don't like those products. It doesn't mean that I don't use them, but this is like, I don't use the Holy Grail status very often at all, but there is one product in this video that I can say Holy Grail. And there is one product, which is that one, that is new to my collection, but I'm telling you guys, I finally found my Holy Grail powder. And I have to use it every day. I've not used any other powder since I've had it. So other than that product, these are products I've had for a while. I've been trying out throughout the spring and summertime, and I will have everything linked and listed down below. If I can't find a link, it will still be listed, but I will try to find a link to everything. So if this is a video you think you will enjoy, I would appreciate it if you would smash that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. It really helps my channel out. And I would really appreciate it if you would have that bell notification on so you're notified of all of my future uploads. And we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna start with like kind of some oddball type of stuff, and then we'll jump into skincare, body care, hair care, and then jump into makeup. So grab a snack, grab a drink, because this is gonna be a long one, guys, and let's get started. All right, so we're gonna start with a bag. So I got this in a FabFitFun, and it doesn't look like anything special, I know, but design super cute. It holds a lot too, and you have two pockets on this side and this side, and they're both very deep pockets. And I just think the design is super cute. And then you have this little design on the zipper, and then inside it holds a lot. Like I said, a lot. This I have taken with me on an overnight trip, on a couple day trip. I can fit all of my clothes, my skincare, my makeup, all of that stuff in this bag. And then you have a pretty big zipper inside here as well. And I believe, let's see, I'm trying to figure out the brand. Yes, Alice and Olivia by Stacey Benedy. So this I'm not sure if I can link below, but like I said, I will link everything that I can. It's just a really nice, durable duffel bag. All right, and the next one is a cold cooler by L Space, and I also got it in my FabFitFun for the spring and summer box. And this definitely keeps your food and your drinks cold, you guys. Like, and it's like a salmon pink. It's super cute, and it's got the lining here that will keep things nice and cold, and it's pretty big too. So this is great to take to the beach, to the pool, great for camping, and I've gotten a lot of use out of it. I think it's, you know, something that could be great for the fall and winter as well, but definitely in the spring and summertime. And then you've of course got the nice little drawstring here that you can just carry it along, and it doesn't get really heavy with a lot of stuff in it. And I love the salmon pink color. All right, and then we have this hair wrap from Sleeke, and I love this. So my hair is thick, if you can't tell, and it takes forever to dry, right? Well, I usually will take my shower in the evening time, and my hair is still wet when I go to bed. And even using this, I will say it is still slightly wet, but it's not as wet as it was before I started using this. And it's made of, not silk, I know silk is better for your hair, but it's made of just like a normal fabric. Let me actually see if there's the fabric. Polyester. So it's got 85 polyester and 15 polymid. Now you'll wrap your hair in this part, and then there's a button here, and then like you'll put your head down, you'll wrap your hair in it, and then you pull it back up, and you'll take that button and you'll wrap it with this little rubber band thing there, and your hair is wrapped. It really does a great job of drying my hair pretty quickly, and I will put it on while I'm doing my skincare, and it works so well. All right, the next one is these shorts from eBay, or not eBay, Amazon, and it doesn't have the name of them, but I'll look on my Amazon account, and like I said, will be listed down below. But you guys, one thing I love about them is that ruching on your butt really lifts your butt. And I am in the middle of my weight loss journey again. I lost like 65 pounds about a year and a half, probably close to 2 years now. And I gained 30 of that back. So I'm back in that process. I've been doing really well. And these come in different colors. I have it in this one and then a blue. But I think it's just, they're really, really stretchy, breathable, and I wear them when I go take my walks. So on Monday and Tuesdays, I take 2 walks because those are my days off from work. Take a morning walk and an evening walk, and then the rest of the week, I'm at work, so I only do an evening walk. But these are so comfortable. They're very stretchy. They're breathable. They move with your body. They don't like, you know how some shorts, especially of this material, and they're really soft too. They kind of rise up as you walk. These don't do that. And then I can't stress enough the butt ruching for a lifted butt. Like, I love that. It's 80% nylon, 20 spandex. So I really, really like these. I will be looking for some more for the winter and fall to see if they have actual leggings from this brand because I'm obsessed. All right, and then we have a food product. It is from Sunbelt Bakery, and this one is in banana oat. I do like their regular flavor. I can't think of the regular flavor at the moment, but the banana oat is my favorite. I can only find it at one store here. Delicious. I could probably eat these all day long for a snack. They only have 110 calories, and it's 1 bar per serving, of course. They do have 13% saturated fat. However, they've got 1 gram of protein, 2% iron, and 60 milligrams of potassium. So that's really good, and I'm someone who I need iron for sure. And no cholesterol, just a little bit of sodium, and carbohydrates, of course, because it's a granola bar, is 6%, but they're healthy for you. They taste delicious, and I love them. All right, we're gonna start with this Lancôme perfume. Is just their Idol Lancôme Paris. It doesn't actually have the name. I know they have a bunch of different ones, and I can never pronounce the name of them, but this smells so delicious, you guys. I like to use this for a special occasion, date night, things like that. Like, it's not an everyday perfume. Let me smell and see if I can. It's got like a floral scent. I would say more floral with like maybe some pear in it. And I don't like a perfume that is too florally, or, you know, I like the gourmet sweet type of smell. And this gives like that sweet / gourmet smell because it's got a little bit of a pear smell, but then a little bit of a floral sweet smell. And this is just in the smaller one, but I do have quite a bit of perfumes that you guys will be seeing in a speed review. I have 5. I'm looking over there right now. 5 new perfumes that I'm testing out. Some are just little samples I got in a Sephora haul. And then 2 are ones those 3 I got in a Sephora haul as little samples. 1 that is new to me that I got from Target, and 1 that's not new to me. I've tried it before, but I am going to share my thoughts in a speed review because you guys have never seen it in a speed review. But it's not new to me. I love this one in the summertime. I wish I can get my hands on their summer editions. On Sephora, it's saying that it's only sold in stores, and my nearest Sephora is like 2 hours. So I buy online for Sephora. Anyways, love this. I will definitely repurchase that. Okay, let's go ahead and dive into hair care because we've only got 3 hair care products. And the first one is Heritage Smooth It Over with their Argan Oil Elixir. Now, I've mentioned this in the past, and I'm telling you, it's in this favorites video again because it is my favorite hair oil. I've tried so many, and this one just gives my hair beautiful shine. Like, I have it in my hair now. I put it in last night, and it really does just help damaged ends. It helps with split ends. I need to go get my hair trimmed again. So until I find the time to do that, this does such an amazing job. It's not greasy. It's got a nice pump, and Heritage is an amazing brand. It's sulfate-free, phthalate-free, paraben-free, gluten-free, mineral oil-free, color-safe, cruelty-free, and vegan. All of Heritage products are all of that, and they are amazing. And speaking of Heritage, I love their Play It Cool Heat Protectant Spray. It really does do a great job protecting my hair. I've gone through so many bottles of these, you guys. It's ridiculous. I've tried other brands, and I've always gone back to this one, and that's why it's in this favorites video. Again, it conditions and hydrates and protects against heat. But the thing I love about this that's different from other heat protectants is it has a beautiful shine as well. So when it's paired with this and then their shampoo and conditioner, which I thought about putting in here, but I haven't tried other shampoo and conditioners to say, is like this last spring and summer, is it my favorite? So I'm not putting it in here. However, I will have the shampoo and conditioner in a speed reviews after I've tried out a few other products. There are some products you guys don't see on camera, as far as like makeup and things like that, that you guys will see in speed reviews or favorite videos. I don't share everything I get, but I share most of it. I probably share about 90%. So I have been trying their hair care line a lot lately, and I've really been enjoying them. So definitely are the two products I repurchased the most from Heritage. All right, and then we have a body one. And this is the Treehut Shave Oil. I've tried a few of these. This is my third bottle of this one. I've tried other flavors, or scents I should say, and this one is the one that I've purchased the most because I really like it. It just has such a, I can't even describe it. It's got a light rose scent, but then it's got like a coconut smell too. And I love vanilla and coconut, and I smell a little bit of vanilla in it as well. It definitely lets your razor get right down to the hairs. It leaves your skin so soft and smooth and silky, and it does such a great job with shaving, and it helps with the bumps. I will never go back to shaving cream. I will always use this and always repurchase it. And we have another Treehut product. It is their body scrub. I've tried other body scrubs, and again, always go back to Treehut's. This one's in pineapple. I've tried lots and lots of flavors of this one as well. I still got some product left, but almost out of it. I use this a couple of times a week, and I love the pineapple smell. So delicious. Like, it just makes me want to eat pineapple. And I love how after I use this, my skin is so soft, and then I'll go in and I'll wash my body after I scrub with this, and I don't have to use as much body wash. So it really helps tone down the amount of body wash I'm using. And what I also love about it is, even though it's a body scrub and it's got the, the graininess to it, it's not very rough on my skin. So I'm obsessed. Treehut is like one of the best drugstore body line that I feel like I personally, I just feel like it's underrated. It's not talked about as much. And then the next one is again from Treehut, and is their whipped body butter. I love the vanilla scent. I also love their tropical glow. It reminds me a little bit of the Bum Bum cream. It's not the exact like smell, but it reminds me a lot of it. But this just gives me the smoothest skin. I love pairing it with this product and then with the shave oil. Like when all three are used on the same night, it's just the best combination. It smells delicious. It's not greasy. A little bit goes a long ways, and you get a lot in these containers. This is 8.4 ounces, and I've had this one for a while. I'm almost out of it. I need to pick up another one. We got that much left. So like enough for one use, but I've been using other ones to test out, to put in a speed review for you guys, and because I need to just get to the store and buy another one, or just order online, I guess. And this is 18 ounces. And then this one is 7.75 fluid ounces. I'll tell you these. 6 ounces and 3.4. So all of this is just really good packaging, really good products, and big sizes. All right, and the last two, body care, hair care, all of that stuff, is the Eva NYC. It is their deeply conditioned, or their therapy, therapy session hair mask. It has argan oil and plant protein, and this is amazing. I can't describe the scent. I'm still like trying to figure out what the scent is, and I apologize for the light going in and out. We're using natural lighting today with a little bit of help of my lights, so I apologize. It's kind of a gloomy day, and then it gets nice and sunny, and then gets gloomy again. But this is amazing. I use this a couple times a week. It does such an amazing job. Again, I put this on last night. Whenever I use this, I use this. So these are both used on Mondays and Fridays, so twice a day or twice a week. And they just give me this shiny, hydrated, conditioned hair, helps with the damage, helps with the split ends. It's just amazing. And this is huge. This is 16.9 fluid ounces. And the funny thing is I was going for the Heritage one that I have raved about to you guys many times, and I love it. I've used it a lot, purchased it a lot, but I can't find it anywhere. So I ended up just going into Ulta, picking one, and this was one I picked. And I'm so glad I did. I can't think of the smell. My youngest uses it as well. And so for both of us, I've had this for like 3 months now. A little bit goes a long ways. There's still a lot left. It's not greasy. It just does such a great job conditioning your hair and giving it that beautiful shine and a little bit of volume, even though we don't need a lot of volume. But I'm so glad I picked this up. It is a little bit more expensive than the Heritage one, but 100% worth it. The formula is amazing and it's a lot of product. All right, and then we have these little rags here. So my husband got these for me on Amazon. We have 2 pink, 2 blue, and 2 black. Now, the pink one is dirty because I'm using it at the moment. The blue one is in my hamper, dirty, needing to be washed. And then we have the 2 black ones actually here. So soft, you guys. These are so soft. What I like to use these for is when I'm doing my makeup, any like fallout from eyeshadow, or just to clean my hands while I'm doing makeup, just anything in particular when it comes to that. And then I'll usually use one when I'm doing my skincare to dry my face as well. Like, I've really been enjoying these. They don't have the brand on them, so I will look on his Amazon account, or have him look, and I will have them, like I said, listed down below because I don't see anything. But they were very inexpensive. They're so soft and they wash really well. I've washed the other blue and the other pink one. Yeah, the other blue and pink one are the only 2 I've used so far, multiple times, and they don't come apart. They still are just as soft, and just functionality is just amazing. So I highly recommend those for many things. And on that same note, we have some cotton pads here from Sephora. Now, normally I don't use cotton pads when I do my toner. Normally I just rub it between my hands, pat it in, and just, do it with my hands. And I still do that from time to time, but these are really nice. So these have 2 different sides to them. I use this side, which is more of like the softer side when it comes to my toner. And then this side, which is more, not rough, but more lined and textured when I want to like pat in, like maybe my liquid exfoliator from Paula's Choice, which of course is in this video. I love the size, and they don't tear, they don't rip, and they're organic, and you get 50 of them. Like, that's gonna last me a lifetime, I feel like. And they definitely, I don't know, I like them. You know how you can get like the really cheap ones from the store? These definitely are cheap. They're very inexpensive as well, but they don't feel cheap. They feel very nice, and I feel like they're worth more than what they are sold for. All right, now we're gonna jump into actual skincare. And we're gonna go in with, well, let's actually start with this, because this is kind of a body / skincare. This is Kopari Sun Chill Soft Glow Daily Face SPF 30. Now, this was designed for your face, and I did try it, I would say a handful of times for my face, and I love the little subtle glow it gives. It's not too overpowering, but it's just enough to give just a beautiful, healthy glow to your skin, right? However, it does have tiny little bit of shimmer. Like, you really can't see it on the face, but I just didn't like how it looked on my face. Let's see if you can, hopefully you guys can see in the video here in my camera, the little bit of shimmer. It smells like nothing really. Yeah, there really isn't a smell to it, but it leaves your skin so smooth. And that is one thing I loved about it on my face, is after I applied it, my face had that SPF protection, but it also was so smooth and had that just natural glow to it. But that shimmer, like, I knew the shimmer was in there, and after, I would say probably about 5 times, like a handful of times, I couldn't do it anymore. So I started using it for my body as SPF, and this is amazing for the body. Will I repurchase this once I'm out of it, which of course I'm almost out of it? Not yet. I will say probably when spring and summer hits next year again, I will for my body. I will never put it back on my face. But because we're almost done with summer, we're heading into August now, I won't repurchase it because I don't need to protect my body in the summer or in the fall and winter because I'm fully clothed. I don't have shorts on and a bikini. But this is such a beautiful, beautiful, says face, but I'm saying body SPF. And speaking of SPF, we got my beloved Summer Fridays. I've tried so many SPFs, you guys, and I always go back to this one. There is one from Good Molecules that I really do like, and I thought about putting that one in this video. It teetered back and forth. However, this is my all-time favorites. Can't stop using, have repurchased, or well, 100% repurchased. And this is that. I've repurchased this now 3 times and I will always love it. It's a mineral milk sunscreen. It's so lightweight. It gives a beautiful glow to your face as well. All my makeup mixes well with this. All my skincare mixes well with it. It is a little pricey. It is Summer Friday, so it is pricey for a sunscreen, but I'm telling you guys, pick it up and try it. It's beautiful and it does a great job protecting. And you get 1.7. It's SPF 30. I do normally like 50, but they only make it in 30. And I feel like, you know, I've had and used it every day for months, and I have, it's about right there. So I still have this much left. So I definitely need to get a repurchased one, a backup. All right, now on to Paula's Choice. You guys have seen and heard me rant and rave about this, so I'm not gonna go into too much details, but again, I love this. 100% will repurchase. I have like 3 times. I even ended up getting one that was a mini size for travel with some points from Sephora. Now I do have another liquid one from a different brand that I will be trying out when I'm done with this. So I will not repurchase this yet because I want to try that one out and see what the difference is. I've heard it compares very much so to this one. And this one's only like $10, $12, somewhere around there more. So we're gonna find out. But I love this, love it, love it, love it. All right, another one is one that is new from the summer and springtime for me, and it's the Borum Balancing Face Mist. It has tricinamide complex probiotics, and it's a boost. It boosts your skin barrier. And it says this breakthrough skin science, Borum goes beyond skincare to help boost your barrier for skin that functions at its best every single day. Our tricinamide complex is formulated with 3 essential lipids of the skin barrier: ceramides, cholesterol, and fatty acids to help restore, renew, and rebalance skin. This is a mist, and I love the mister. I saw some reviews that people complaining about the mister. I never had a problem. If you do get in, you have a problem with it, I recommend maybe spraying it in your hands and then tapping it onto your face. I didn't have a problem with the mister. Maybe there were just a few out there at that time that, you know, were malfunctioning. This is amazing. I'm trying out a new one at the moment, so I haven't used this one in a bit, and it's pretty much gone anyways, but I will repurchase this even if the one that I'm trying out at the moment becomes a favorite and I repurchase that one. I will always have this in my collection. It gives a beautiful, subtle, healthy skin look to your face. It definitely, I feel like, helps protect my skin barrier and restore it. Like, I've damaged my skin barrier, no doubt about that. I'm going into 38 years of life. Like, I haven't been the most perfect person when it comes to my skin, but this is amazing. It's really helped with that. And I'm so glad I decided to jump on it because I did try their moisturizer out once and I did not like it at all. One of their moisturizers, it really didn't have a lot of moisturizing benefits to my skin. So I love this, so I will repurchase. And on the same note as a skin barrier type of thing, this is amazing. I've already repurchased this twice. It is the Cocoa Kind Ceramide Barrier Serum. I use this every morning and night. My skincare routine has kind of changed up a little bit. I'm thinking of doing like a TikTok and Instagram reel and maybe a YouTube short to show you guys my now morning skincare routine and my nighttime, because it's changed up. I don't think I ever showed my nighttime, but it's all changed up anyways. But the point is I use this every morning and night, and it's got such a milky texture, but so thin. Oh wait, this is the one that I kept to show you guys. That's right. That is out. The one that I'm using that I repurchased is in my skincare fridge. Well, you might be able to see this because there might be a little bit left, but it's like a milky texture. It's so smooth, it hydrates, and I can tell it has changed my skin, you guys. This, I'm telling you, out of all of this stuff that's new to me this summer and spring, some of it, like I've said, are repeats, as in I have used them before summer and spring, like the Paula's Choice, for example, and the hair stuff. Well, the heat protectant and the hair oil from Heritage. This, though, I'm telling you, run and get it. I got mine from Target, and it is kind of spendy for like a Target brand. I think it was like 22 bucks, but they did have it on sale the second time I purchased it, so I got it for a little bit cheaper. It's so beautiful. It has changed my skin. My skin is looking amazing. Now, still not perfect. There's still problems with it, but it looks so much better. And I just feel so good putting this on my skin, and it feels good going on my skin. All right, the next one is the Good Miracles Daily Brightening Serum. I've tried so many of their serums. I need to pick up their hyaluronic acid one again, but I've purchased this one so many times I've lost track. It's a clear serum. It's lightweight. It's a tad sticky, but I do kind of like that. And it gives a beautiful brightening effect like vitamin C does. And it's like water, but it hydrates at the same time. I mean, look at that. And who doesn't love this brand, and who doesn't love their pricing? Go pick it up. All right, and then we have Heritage Store, which is a sister brand of the Heritage brand. It is their rose water. I have purchased a ton of these, probably 4 or 5. I feel like if you're someone with rosacea, as myself, pick this up. This is not expensive at all. It's like $8 at Walmart, and whenever your face is feeling like you're having a rosacea breakout, or you just need a little bit of rose water in your skincare routine, go pick this up. It's cheap. It does a really good job. I don't feel like it smells like roses, and you can always find a spot in your skincare routine for that. All right, and then we have this one that there's the next two. This one and one more is empty, but I kept them because they're refillable pods, and I do have those two on their way. So I'll have these 2 moisturizers back in my skincare collection. But it's the Skin Fix Barrier Triple Lipid Peptide Cream. I love this. I love this more for nighttime moisturizer. It's just so rich. It deeply hydrates. And I feel like it's good for the daytime. It works fine for the daytime, but it is a little bit thicker. And I like thinner ones, like the one I'm going to show you next, for the daytime. And that gives a little bit more of that healthy glow to it. And this one sort of gives that. But I prefer a thinner one just because of makeup. But this is amazing. And I love the pump. And like I said, it's refillable. So all you have to do is pop this out. Oh, do we have a little bit in there? Oh, we still have a little bit in there. Sweet. Very, very tiny bit, but I might be able to use just a little bit of that. Anyways, you just pop that out, you put in the new pod, put the lid on, and you're good to go. Yeah, it isn't the cheapest moisturizer, but I really feel like it does a great job. It's got ceramides, it's got all these peptides, which is so good for your skin. If you're anywhere near my age, so if you're like in your 30s or older, get it. It's good for your skin. All of those ingredients are good for your skin. See, it gives a little bit of a hydrated look, but I love it. I haven't repurchased it in a while, so I decided to bite the bullet and repurchase it because I really do honestly like it all year round, but I really do like it for fall and winter. And then this one is the Glow Recipe Plump Hyaluronic Cream. This is the one that I like more in the daytime because it gives a little bit more of a hydrated, healthy, glowy look. But it's a cream. That's a cream. This is like a gel type texture. I don't even know if I can. Oh, I don't know if I'll be able to open it. Okay, my husband's gonna have to open that when I get my refill. But this is also a refill, so all you'd have to do is take the lid off, pop out the pod, and put it in. You guys pick this up. It's great. I have that one coming as well. And then we have the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm. I've tried other cleansing balms. I love this one. I've purchased it so many times. It's disgusting and dirty. I'm sorry. But you guys, this isn't greasy. It gets all my makeup off, even my face or my eye makeup. And it does, when it gets in the eyes, it does get my eyes a little bit blurry, but nothing to the extreme. It doesn't burn my eyes. It gets everything off. I'll go in with this as a first step to cleansing, and then I go in with an actual cleanser that I'm about to show to you next. Well, these 2 cleansers are the 2 I have in my collection right now that I absolutely love, but this does such a great job. Takes everything off. It's inexpensive. It's amazing. So the next one is the Rice Wash from Tatcha. This one I love because it's got those little beads, so it almost like exfoliates at the same time. So you can do this and then go in with this and you're like triple cleansing, you know? But Tatcha is such a luxury brand, and Korean skincare, I've really dipped my toe into it this past year, or this past more like summer, I guess. Because I picked this, I think, up in springtime in like March. And I've tried in the little sample size, but I don't feel like that was long enough to get a really good thought on it. I love this. It doesn't make my skin tight, doesn't dry it out after I've washed it. It just leaves my skin so fresh feeling, clean, hydrated looking, and it just it's chef's kiss. It's worth the money. Is it one that I would repurchase? Yes, but not anytime soon because of the price point. If it was cheaper, I'd always repurchase it. And then there's this one. I have never tried anything from this brand until now, and now I have a few products I'm in the middle of trying out from this brand because I'm really impressed with this cleanser, you guys. I love that it's got this little lock mechanism, so you pop it off and then you can actually pump some out. But it's a like cream cleanser, and it's so hydrating. My skin feels amazing after I've used it. How my hand looks is how my skin looks, and my skin feels after I've used it. It's just so good. And it's a huge bottle. I've had this for months and months and months, and I'm not even halfway through it. I will definitely repurchase it. This one is for the normal to dry skin. They do have one for oily skin as well, so I can't contest to that one. But if you have normal to dry skin, check this out. And if you haven't checked anything out from this brand, check stuff out because I'm impressed so far with everything I've been trying. All right, 2 more skincare products. The next one is the Gentle Retinol Cream from Granola. Now, funny story about this. I originally bought this a while back. I would say beginning of summer. And I was putting it under my under eyes. And I noticed like burning. And I was getting an actual burn under my eyes. Drying, flaking, all that stuff. So I gave it to my youngest. You know, it doesn't hurt to start with retinol early, right? Like if I can help my children from having the skin that I have and trying to really repair my skin at my age, I'm going to help my kids out with that, right? Of course. So I gave it to her, and then I was like, I want to try it again. So I started trying it on my face, right? Worked great. And I really do like it. Like I've tried a few other retinols, and so far nothing compares to this. I'm sure there's one out there that could compare or be better, but from what I've personally tried, nothing has compared to it yet. It's very silky. It's thin. It doesn't burn when it's used properly and when it's used with the proper products. So I have a nice niacinamide that I'm trying out from another brand, and I was putting them together on the same night. And I think I jumped into using this every day too fast, to the point that my face was burning. All my products going on my face made my face burn. I was pretty much damaging my skin barrier. So this was doing nothing, even though this is supposed to help protect that skin barrier. And so is this spray. So I got off of it and I let my skin heal. And now I'm very gently going back to the everyday. We are at, right now, the 3rd week using it twice a week. And after this week, we're going to go to 3 times a week. And then we're going to see. Now, some people and some retinols you can't use every day, which is totally fine. If this is one that, because I do have sensitive skin from time to time with certain products, if this is one that I just can't use every day and I have to only use it twice a week or 3 times a week or 4 times a week, whatever it may be, I'll do that. But it's such a nice creamy product. Like it's light, it's creamy. It's got this yellow tone to it, which I find interesting. I think it's just because of the ingredients. But once you blend it out, it's not yellow on your skin at all. And it's so smooth, and it actually is hydrating. It's a retinol that's hydrating. Now, I do use, at the moment, I've got stuff that I'm using that's hydrating that I'm trying out, because you definitely want to make sure you have hydrated skin when you're using retinol. So keep that in mind. All right, and the last skincare product, I used honestly the best for last, because if you know, you know. She's my holy grail moisturizer. The Kopari Moisture Whipped Ceramide Cream. I try so many moisturizers. I try so many, you guys, and I always come back to this one. This is my favorite. It's so lightweight, and this is my favorite for night and daytime. Well, let me rephrase that. There is a new one that I'm trying out that I've actually purchased a few of already that I wear mainly at night, and I think that's more of my jam, is wearing that one at night. I think that's my favorite nighttime one, and this is my favorite just in general, and definitely with makeup and during the day. I've bought so many of these, but we'll see. We'll see. Anyways, it's whipped, but it's thin, you guys. Like, it's a thin whipped. This is probably my 4th one. I've only purchased it full price once. I usually have gotten it when it's been on sale, buy one, get one half off, or with a like gift card. But look at that moisture, and look how easy that was. Done, blended. It just gives the most beautiful, beautiful moisturized glow to your skin. And Chef's kiss. Kopari is amazing. I love this. I will always repurchase it no matter what moisturizer I find. I mean, I have the Skin Fix and Glow recipe on its way coming, and I will still always use this and make sure I always have one of these in my collection, whether it's just sitting there waiting for me to use it again after I've tried other products or what have you. It's always in my collection. All right, you guys, we are back now with makeup. The last part, I promise, we're almost done. And we're gonna start with like tools and everything. So these are the Facemade 6-piece powder puffs, and these are so velvety. I gave each one to my kids. I think it comes with 6, yeah, 6 pieces. Come on down. They're from Facemade. I'm telling you, you don't need to go and spend $20 on the puff from Beauty Blender or any other makeup brand. Just go get these off Amazon. They wash well, they last a long time. I have not had to toss any of the ones I got in this, and it comes a cute little carrier as well. Since I got them about 2 months ago, I just have 2 in my vanity. I don't know why. Eventually, they're not as puffy and velvety, but the Velvor, they're just so soft, and they do a great job at setting your face down. And then speaking of, we have these. The amazing AOA Studio Paw Paw Wonder Blenders. I need to give one each to my kids. I have one in my vanity, and I always give them each one, so I need to do that. They're so cute too, like pink. It's like my favorite color. So of course, they get huge when they get wet. They're soft now, and they're actually really nice and bouncy when they're dry. But you guys, this just blends like a dream. And $9 for, how many do you get here? They're latex free too, by the way. 6. You get 6 of them. So like $9 for 6 of them. And this package will last me months. And that's with me giving one to each of my kids. And then there's this. So I use this for, it's filthy. I apologize. But as, I mean, you can see it's used a lot. It's even, little packaging's even ripping. But I use it to mix my foundations. I love to put, or if I'm going to mix, you know, say a glowy primer in with my foundation instead of using it just on my face as a primer. Sometimes I'll mix them. I love to, my face is looking, oh, it's a little red right here. I was like, wait, on camera I look red. Rosacea, I'm telling you, I'm hot. It's hot in here, you guys, with all these lights. But this, I mean, I've even scratched it up pretty well. It's like $6 on Amazon. I love that it's got the spatula with it. I have that white pigment too that I use when my foundations are too dark, and I'll use this as well. It's the main reason actually why I originally purchased it, to be able to mix my foundations with that white pigment. And now I love going in, putting my foundations on here, then going in with my face and just getting it on, and then going in with whatever tool I'm using to blend it out. And that has made such a huge difference in my foundation look, and it's just, I don't know, it's just so seamless. So I'm telling you, pick up one of those palettes for whatever reason you need it for. They're amazing for many reasons. All right, okay, you guys, so we're gonna start with my favorite category this summer. This has been the season of lips for me. I really am loving a lip balm, a lip oil, a lip mask, a lip gloss for the summertime. I do have a few bullet lipsticks here that I've really loved and I've tried and are in this video, but for the most part, I'm not reaching for those type of lips products. Okay, first is the Lawless. It's hydrating, plumping, smoothing. It's amazing. I wear it every night. I'm almost out of it actually. I have it on birthday cake. I want to get their new one. They have like a new scent, so I'll probably pick up another one just to have as a backup, because I do have another lip mask I'm trying out right now. But I really love this. Like, it's so hydrating. I love to put it on every night. I put it on every night at bedtime. But I also like to put it on while I'm doing my makeup to nourish my lips. Lawless is such a good brand. I feel like it's underrated. I know people know of it, but I feel like so many of their products are not talked about, or just, whew. Yeah, see that? I get red on there too. So we're taking this off. I just feel like they're just not talked about as much, and there are some good products from the brand. All right, and speaking of Lawless, let's just continue on, and it is their Forget the Filler Lip Plumping Line Smoothing Gloss. I have mine in Cherry Vanilla, and this is beautiful. I actually don't have anything on my lips anymore, so let's go ahead and put this on, and I'll show you. Look at that, you guys. Look at that. Smells delicious, so we got to give it that. and it just gives this nice, glossy, juicy look. It definitely does a little bit of plumping. You can feel it. I can feel it right now. And the packaging's so cute, but look at those lips. And it does. It gives a little bit of a plumping feel. I got the little tingles going on. It's amazing. It's worth it. Pick it up. And another one that I feel like it's underrated is Ulta Beauty's Lip Quench Hydrating Balm. I just picked this up on a whim, and it's so nice. Like, I love this. I don't ever use it over a lip product, but I use it at nighttime before bed. Like, I'll put this on after I do my skincare, and then right before bed, I'll go in with this as well. I like to keep these lips hydrated. And it gives just a lovely, hydrated, juicy look as well. Not as juicy as that lip plumper, but you guys, this is underrated. I feel like Ulta Brands in-house is underrated as well. It's inexpensive. Try it out. It's really nice. I'll wear it too by itself during the day if I don't want any actual lip color. It gives a little bit of a color like the Lawless Plumping Gloss does, but not too much. And I do wear it while I'm doing my makeup as well to hydrate my lips. All of my lip oils and lip balms, I do that with. All of them. I just kind of alternate them. And then the next one is like my favorite balm this summer. Not lip oil, but balm this summer. And it is the Summer Fridays lip balm. And I have this one in Pink Sugar. Oh, and I love the doe foot. I was going to show you the doe foot of this. I love this doe foot on Lawless too. It really just fits in the curves of your lips. Amazing. And, oops, sorry. And same with this. Like, I'm almost out of this. I need to pick up another one. I don't know if I want to get the same flavor, scent, whatever, because that doesn't, I feel like, really matter. It smells a little bit like Pink Sugar, but it doesn't really give much of a tint to the lips. But I love this. Like, it just makes it so easy to apply onto your lips with an applicator like this. And this is so hydrating and juicy, and it makes my lips look lineless. Amazing. Love it. All right, and then the last lip oil is Jaclyn Cosmetics, and I have mine in Honey Drip, and it's almost gone. I need to get another one because I'm telling you, amazing. I love it. Juicy, plumping. Even though it doesn't say it's plumping, I feel like it plumps a little. At least it helps the lines as well. And I love the doe foot on this. It's a really big doe foot, but I love it because you don't need to dip in a lot. You just a little bit on the lips and you're good to go. So I definitely will be repurchasing that. I've been holding off because I'm almost out of it to use it as much, but all right. And then we have About Face. I just started this brand this summer and I've enjoyed a lot of the stuff that they have. This is in Pink Panaya and is their lip color butter. And it's like Tarte's Maracuja ones. And the fact that it is a clicker. It's not as juicy, I would say, as theirs, but it's close. It's definitely very messy, I will say. But look at that. Isn't that amazing? Like, it feels so nice on the lips. It's a beautiful color. The packaging's cute. It's a little clicker type of packaging. Like I said, it can definitely get messy like theirs. It's good. I like it. All right, and then for lip liners this summer, I've tried the Sephora collections. These are just actual pencils, and I actually meant to get the big ones, and for whatever reason, I got the mini ones, but they're really, really good and creamy. One of the shades, the lighter shade, is a tad light for me, so I don't use it as often as the darker shade, this one, but that one is so beautiful, and I love them. They're creamy, and they're lightweight. They don't pull, they don't tug, and they're inexpensive. All right, and then we have two bullets, and this one is Dirty Talk. It is the O Face Satin Lipsticks from e.l.f. A cute, cute packaging. I'm pretty sure it's magnetic as well. It's really, yeah. So again, magnetic. I love that. It's really nice and creamy, and that's a rosy nude. It's a beautiful color. It's not drying on my lips. Chef's kiss. I love it. And then we have Hourglass. This is their Unlocked, and I have in the shade Oasis, and I think this is just so beautiful to sit on my vanity. I love it. And this shade is beautiful as well, like beautiful. It's not as creamy as that e.l.f. one, but it's not drying on my lips as well, and I really love it. So the shades are slightly the same. This one I feel like is a little bit more nudie, and that one's a little bit more pink, but still amazing. All right, and then we have just one for brows, and this is the Milani Stay Put Brow Wax. It's a clear brow wax. But I'm telling you, I can put this on when I do my brows. I'm letting them grow out, so I haven't been doing them much. And then I will take my walk, and those brows don't move. And it's inexpensive. When you find a good drugstore product that works for you, it works, and you want to keep using it. I'm telling you, this is amazing. Pick it up. And then we have two mascaras that are just so different from each other, but are amazing in their own way. So we have the e.l.f. Lash and Roll, which I'm pretty sure we're supposed to do the Benefit one. And I love the wand. The wand is nice, although it's a little bit prickly. I've poked myself in the eye a few times. It's just your normal curved wand. And this one gives more of just a little bit of a lift with natural lashes. This is like an everyday mascara for me. And then we have the Tower 28 Make It Waves. And Tower 28 has just stolen my heart this past year. This one I use more than the e.l.f. one, even though the e.l.f. one is an everyday, when I'm going for an everyday look. I do have to wipe, I will say, a lot off of the wand because the e.l.f. one is more of a dry formula. This one's more of a wet formula. So as you see, I do wipe a lot off on here because if I go in with all of that that was just on the wand, and it's the same type of wand as the e.l.f. one, except the bristles are a little bit longer. And if you can see right here, this side fans out a little bit more than the e.l.f. one. The e.l.f. one's more of a traditional one. But if I go in with all of that on my lashes, it will make them clumpy. However, I'm normally not someone that likes a super wet formula like this one is, but if I just do that, we're good. And it hasn't dried out. Just doing that, like I have dried mascara on the lid here, and it's not even really that dry. It's still pretty wet. But this just does such an amazing job of lifting, giving me volume, length. I have sparse lashes even when I curl them. This one looks a little bit more than an everyday glam if my lashes are curled, but these guys are the two I use the most. Of all the mascaras, I've tried quite a few this summer, and I love those two. I'm always reaching for them. All right, and then let's go ahead and go with this two setting sprays. One's a setting spray sunscreen, one is a setting spray, and that is the new Morphe Sunsetter. This I got because I could not find the e.l.f. one. It was never in stock on e.l.f. site. It wasn't in my stores. I got this, and then now I have the e.l.f. one. But it's okay. Two is fine, right? This I will use over my makeup. So it's a sunscreen setting spray. So you're setting your makeup, but you're also getting that SPF. Now, I feel like a lot has to be sprayed to get the full protection, which is fine. This does alter my makeup. It gives a nice glowy look, so I'm okay with that because I do like more of a glow than a matte finish. I like more of a natural, a glow, or a satin over matte. Sometimes I go for matte, but not very often. But anyways, anything can really, right, like transform your complexion, what you put on top or underneath your foundation. But this has a nice sprayer. The spray is nice. It definitely smells like sunscreen. See, it's a good sprayer. It's 100 milliliters, 3.4 fluid ounces. So I think that's about the same size as the e.l.f. one. I will apply this before I take my night walk every night, and it's protecting my skin. So not a bad product at all. I really enjoyed it. I haven't tried a lot of spray sunscreens this summer, but that one is by far my favorite, and I will repurchase it. Then we have the Too Faced Makeup Insurance. It claims to be long wearing and blue light defense. I'm not sure about the 18-hour wear, it says, because I don't wear my makeup for 18 hours. However, it definitely extends my makeup wear. I like Too Faced. It's been a while since I've bought a few of their products, but I have their Cloud Crush blush, which I did kind of teeter back and forth on that one as well to put in here, but it's not one I pull for all the time, and I have to make myself not use it and use other products, and that's more what this video is, so that didn't go in here. But this, out of all the setting sprays I've tried, all the setting sprays I have at the moment, I do pull for this one a little bit more. It sets my makeup really well, and it's not drying, and it has a nice mister as well. And it's got that ball in there, so I'm assuming that just helps it shake it all up. I don't know. It's got that mister. See? Amazing mister. I forgot about my brushes. We'll go back to tools here in a minute. All right. And then we have the Sun Touchable Whoa Glow SPF Primer and sun protection from e.l.f. This is my second one. This one's almost gone. This gives a beautiful glow. It's a 2-in-1. You have a primer and a sunscreen, and it doesn't have a white cast because it's got a little bit of color. Not much. If I can get any more out. This is like pretty much gone, but there's the color. We'll just share it like that. I'm telling you guys, pick it up. It's amazing. All right. And then we have this NYX Glow Shot in the shade Golden Gaugy. I love this. It's not clumpy. It doesn't pull on my lids. It's a beautiful shade. It's wet, but it dries down pretty fast. So that's nice for someone with hooded eyes. Where is it? It's right here. I definitely want to pick up other shades. It's a really pretty glow that I'll use on my lid. I have others that I use. Actually, I have one one right here. I was gonna say, did I bring it in? There's another one from Bobbi Brown. I got this eyeshadow stick. Lawn Wear Cream Shadow Stick is the name of it. And it does, Golden Pink is the name. I got this from Sephora using the points. I do like this one a little bit more than this one, but this one doesn't, it's amazing. I go for these two out of the others that I have more. This is so creamy though. And that's a little bit of a different color. And I'm wearing this one today. This is more, got like a sheen to it. I feel like this is perfect for mature skin. So, amazing. All right. We're almost done, guys. And then we have this primer from Lancôme. It's the Le Base Pro. Now, I have every so often put this on my face as a primer, but I like to put this under my eyes as an eye primer for my concealer. It's silky. It's really nice and thin and lightweight, and it really does just smooth my under eyes because I've got some texture under there to be able to get my concealer on. It's amazing. Like, and I use this every day. Every day I do my makeup, I use that under my eyes, and I still feel like I have a lot left. All right, and the next one is the Say Glow Super Gel and Star Glow. I mean, everyone knows this by now, I hope. I tried this last year in a sample, like a smaller travel size, and I finally picked up the big size, but oops. I'm running out of space over here. That's so beautiful. Here. Let's use this because I'm starting to run out of space on my hands too. I probably should have maybe got one of these wet. That's okay. But it's beautiful. I really do enjoy, I don't even know where that went. I'll pick it up afterwards. I really do enjoy this. It gives a beautiful glow. It even hydrates and it looks really natural. And I've even used it as highlighter on the high points of my cheeks, and it looks really beautiful that way as well. So yes, it can be pricey, but you get a lot in here. You get a lot, but it doesn't say what. You get a lot. I've had this for a long time and I use it all the time, and it's still, I mean, pretty much full. And it looks like it's vacuum sealed in there, so that's kind of cool. I think that's neat. And the packaging's cute. You guys, you can use it so many different ways. It's worth the price. Trust me. All right, and then the next one is, I love this. This is from Danessa Myricks. It is her Yummy Skin Blurring Balm. I have in Universal. I know there's other shades and you can use it as like a foundation, but I use this as a blurring powder, and I definitely need to get a backup because I'm almost out of this. I just use this in my T-zone here on my cheeks and then down the center of my face, and it's so like Vaseline filling, but not in a bad way. It just feels amazing, you guys. Like, it's blurring. Look at that. Hopefully you guys can see the blur it does. It blurs, it smooths. Doesn't really have a bad smell. It has a smell, but not a terrible smell. And then you have the spatula that comes with it. Great packaging. I've really been enjoying trying Danessa Myricks this summer. I've loved a lot of her stuff. And there's other products that I have on the way from her that I'm excited to try out. All right, and then let's try, no, we're saving that for last. Foundation. So we have the Lancôme Care and Glow. This is their newer one, and this is beautiful. It's a natural finish with a little tint of glow, but it's just, it looks good. It looks really natural. It's very thin with like medium coverage. I don't know how the formula can be so thin, but give like such good medium coverage. And look at that glow. It's not over, or at least for me, it's not too much. It's not over glowy. It's a beautiful light foundation. I feel like if you're someone with texture, dry skin, mature skin, pick it up. It's good. And then almost like the drugstore version of that is the Revlon Skin Caring Foundation. This has great skincare benefits. It's got squalene, it's got hyaluronic acid, and it's a nice little pump. And it's almost the same. Like, I feel like this one's a little bit more glowy than the Lancôme one. Yeah, see, just a little bit more of a glow than Lancôme, but it's really, really beautiful as well. So if you're someone who you like a little bit of glow, but you don't want too much, I would say Lancôme. If you're one that likes a glow, go with Revlon. It kind of depends on my mood sometimes. I like a glow always, but it depends on how much of a glow. We get hot over here. We gotta hurry this up. All right, and the next one is my favorite powder foundation. It is the new one from Makeup Forever. I definitely need to get a new one because we fit pan already. This is just an amazing blurring, full coverage. Like if my rosacea was acting up like it is right now, I would put this on and my redness would be gone. But it looks so natural. It's blurring. It's smooth. I love it with a puff. I love it with a brush. I love the packaging, and also the color of the front of your packaging matches whatever shade you have, which I have 1 in 110, which is a neutral color. I don't normally go for a lot of powder foundations because of having dry skin, but this does not dry my skin out. It actually almost feels hydrating. It's weird. I never tried the old version, so I can't contest to the difference between the two, but I love this one. I use it a lot, especially if I'm coming on camera. And then we have these palettes that came together, and this one's Glamour, this is Glided. They're both from Tarte. They were like the Glided palette, something like that. This one's more colorful, and then it's got like this black, and I'll use that as a eyeliner on the top of my eye. And then this one's more of a nude, but I use both of them a lot. I love the packaging, and I feel like they are like, they're a good size, but I feel like they're not too big to where they can be traveled with. And I've traveled with them a few times, and they travel very well. And I do a lot of times go in and mix and match from the two. Amazing. And then we have these two concealers. This one's from Lancôme. It is the Tinty Idol Ultra Wear All Over Concealer. I'm telling you guys, mature skin women, pick this up, because I don't know why I never tried it until now. The doe foot is very nice and thick, and very little goes a long ways. It's so like lightweight and creamy and natural looking, and it doesn't sink into fine lines too much, and it really does blend out like a dream. Then we have the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk one, which is one of my favorite foundations, and this is a very interesting doe foot. The shape of it's interesting, but I really, really enjoy this one as well. I know it's Giorgio Armani, so it is quite spendy. This one, not as much. They're both high end, so this one's more than this one, but this one gives just like it says, a luminous silk glow to your under eyes, very little long ways as well. And it's really good, I feel like, for dry, mature skin and anybody that has texture. It blends out easily. My powders go well with it, and they both are really good medium coverage, so they're amazing. All right, and then we have the Makeup by Mario's Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer and Light, and his new Soft Pop Plumping Blush Veil and Barely Blushing. This is the same formula as this, just in a blush form. And you guys, I'm obsessed with this. I mean, and his skin enhancer, if you can't tell. I feel like both these products are great for beginners. Like, it's very idiot proof. Like, it doesn't take much to use them. Like, you don't have to be experienced with makeup to use either one of these formulas. They're amazing. Like, the shades are just really, really pretty. Sorry, he distracted me. I apologize. And they're just so easy to use. And that's so creamy. I love Barely Blushing. It's definitely a good name for it. And just look at the glow. I mean, I feel like these two together are like chef's kiss for summertime. Like I said, I've hit pan on this one because the blush is new. But they're beautiful, you guys. Absolutely beautiful. I went ahead and wet this while it was out there. And I pull for both of them very, very often. All right, and then we have the Rare Beauty, her new highlighter. I kind of got out of the highlighter phase, and I still am out of it. I don't use highlighter too often, but when I do, this is the one that I pull for the most. I only have this and one other. I did a declutter and got rid of the others. Super cute packaging. The only downfall is I went to use it the other day and it broke. Like, it shattered in my vanity. There's still some in there, so I can still use it. I'll have to repurchase it way sooner than I planned to. But I love this. It's definitely an in-your-face highlighter, but in a natural way. And it's so silky and lightweight. Like, she did an amazing job with it. All right, and then we have Jaclyn Cosmetics. And I have this one in Vitamin D. And I really do like this. As you can see, we're starting to get pan right there already. It's just, I love that it smells like coffee too. I love that it comes with a mirror. I love that it just, I don't know, you guys. It's so silky and smooth. And the shade is really good for me. And I feel like it gives a natural look. You know, it doesn't look muddy. And sometimes a lot of powder foundations can look muddy. It just, look at that glow it gives too, right here. It gives a beautiful subtle glow as well. So perfect for the summertime. And then this one is newish to my collection. The only thing that's new to my collection is the last item I'm going to show you. But this is newish. I mean, all of these kind of are. It's spring and summer stuff. This is the Skin Finish and the Radiant Skin Finish bronzer in the shade Medium Golden. And you guys, MAC packaging. Can we talk about that amazing packaging? I love it. It's to die for. And I love this. It's a little bit of a shimmer, but it's nothing too crazy. And it's so silky and smooth. And the shade is really nice too. It's a very natural shade. See how it just kind of gives that little bit of a glow sheen, but nothing too crazy, nothing over the top. Amazing. All right, and then my last two, bronzer and blush, and then we have one powder. And these are from Haus Labs. Now this, I don't even know. The velvety, the packaging's cute. They blend easily. They look natural. They go well with like all my foundations, and I don't know what to tell you. They're just amazing. They're like, just the texture. I mean, look how often that's used. I love to use these, like this bronzer and blush with this powder foundation. I just feel like it's such an amazing combination. I use that powder foundation with other powder products as well, but I always seem to reach for this one and the blush more. But you guys, this is just so silky, so silky. The shade is amazing. I love the packaging. The mirror is good. I want to try her lip oils. Oh my God, it just feels so good putting it on my hand too. And it's got that beautiful sheen to it as well. Like, if you can't notice the theme, I love sheen, glowy, natural, radiant. I love radiant too. And then there's this one in the blush. This came out this summer. This has been out for a bit. This one's in light level 3, this bronzer. And this one is in Pomelo Peach. So pretty. And again, so silky. And I didn't think this shade would be my shade, but it was calling my name online. And so I picked it up. We tried it and it's beautiful. And see, that's got such a radiant sheen to it as well. Like, I will say, out of all of my powder, blush, and bronzer here, those two are reached for the most. All of this I reach for over everything else I have, but those two, out of all my powder, maybe not creams, but powder, blush, and bronzer will be those two. Out of my creams, the Makeup by Mario are the two reach for the most. Okay, one more product, then we're done. And this is new to my collection. And I hesitated to put it in because it's new. However, I'm obsessed, I'm in love. I cannot use any other powder. This is my holy grail powder. I have other powders I've enjoyed, other powders that work okay, but I have always been on that hunt for that perfect holy grail powder, mainly because I have mature, well, I say mature skin because I'm going on 38. I really don't have mature skin. Like, I don't have a lot of fine lines, wrinkles. I have these lines here because I'm very expressive. I talk with my hands, talk with my face. I've got the 11 line. I've got, you know, smile lines. I've got a little bit of fine lines going on, and then a little bit under my eyes, but not crazy. I say mature skin because of my age. However, I also have dry skin, and so powders usually don't work for me. I only have a few in my collection that I've kept from my declutter after I did that video because I do like them. But now, after I tried this one, I could toss all those other powders and be happy with just this one because this is the only one I use now. Like, I'm not going to, because I do keep certain things for sake of videos as well. But it is the Ami Cole Skin Melt Loose Setting Powder. This baby's amazing. She's so silky, so lightweight, so blurring, so smoothing. I use it to set my under eyes, and then I'll set like my little pore area right here, even though my pores aren't too big. And it's like a filter on your face with caffeine to not use a filter. It's a filter in real life, you guys. It's so amazing. And I love the packaging. I love that you have this, and then you've got this did break though, by the way. So I don't know if you guys have this powder, if that happened to you, but I can just pop it back on. But it's got that mesh, which I very much appreciate. It doesn't make such a mess when you're doing your powder, and you can just dip your brush on top of that little mesh there, and it works great. All right, guys, so we have brushes and then we're done, but that's all the makeup part. All right, real quickly, we have this face set from Ariel and Morphe. I love this to set my under eyes. These are just so soft. They've been washed so many times. They hold up well. And I mean, they're very aesthetically pleasing. Love, love them. So this for my under eyes, this to set my T-zone, or if I do all over my face, which I've done a couple times with that powder, and I like it that way. Because even though it is a matte powder, I feel like when you have something that's like glowy on or radiant, it still shines through with that powder. It doesn't just go flat matte. I love that about that powder too. So I'll use that for this, or use this for that, or for bronzer, powder bronzer. And then this is used, I don't use this one too much, but I've used it for blush from time to time. And then this one is a foundation brush. I've used it for foundation. I don't like it so much for foundation, but for cream bronzer contour, I do like it for that. And then this I do like for highlighter, or to set like actual targeted areas with a powder. So love that brush collection. I need to get their eye set. And then we have a few BK Beauty brushes here. This one is the 112 and this one is the 101. I've been trying to get the smaller version of this for cream products. I do use this for cream products, but I also use it for my my foundations as well. I like this used as well with my Makeup Forever powder foundation. It just really gets in all the crevices because of the shape. It's so soft. Again, aesthetically pleasing. I love her brushes. I love how they look. They hold up well, and they're super soft even after milling washes. This is a nice brush to use for my powder blushes. I don't use this brush with all of my powder blushes. There are some of them that I feel like maybe it doesn't work as well for whatever reason, but there are definitely my favorite powder blushes to use with this brush. And then we have some Anissa Beauty brushes here. This is the Pinnacle foundation brush, a very unique shaped brush, and yes, very dirty and stained because they are used often. And I really like that. It's easy to stamp on. I never use this one with powder foundation. This one's always used with a liquid. And again, it's just, they look so cute. The handle, it's just so much detail put into these brushes are just amazing. And then we have this one, which is for concealer. It's nice and thick and big, but it's also like a little bit stiff but loose at the same time. And it really does do a great job with setting the under eyes with your, I guess not setting, blending your concealer out. And I feel like it does a great job mimicking your fingers. And then we have this one from Rare Beauty. It doesn't say what it is, but it's another concealer brush. It's almost like the one from Anissa Beauty, but a little bit thinner, or not as thick, I guess I should say, and shaped tad differently. And this one's a little bit softer and looser of the bristles. I really like this one as well. So it's really good. And then we have this one from Real Techniques. I really like to use this with my powder bronzer. Is nothing special, but again, Real Techniques is inexpensive and the bristles hold up really well. There's been no shedding of any of these bristles. They wash well and they hold up really nicely. All right, two more and then we're done. One more. Yes, one more and then we're done. Except I should have another one, but I think I used it yesterday. That's okay. or this morning, so it's dirty because I don't see it here. Should be here. Oh wait, it's right here. I just didn't grab it. All right, both of these are from Tarte. So I like to use this side for a liquid bronzer and this side for a liquid blush. I don't do powders with these because they are a little bit more stiff, and so if you do a powder it can pack on a punch, so you don't want to do that. Really cute, really like them. And then this one I do use powder for because they're a lot more loose, so you can get that powder on and it's not going to just pack a punch and a lot of product on the brush. So the shape I use for blush, and this one I use for my bronzer. Really nice and big, but I love the look of them as well, and they both have held up really, really nicely. All right, you guys, that is it. That is all of my favorites for you guys for the spring and summer month. I really hope you enjoy this. I'm so sorry it's so long. I didn't warn you in the beginning. I apologize. But I hope you guys enjoyed it and you've decided to stick around and smash that subscribe button. And we'll be doing another one of these in the fall, or for fall and winter. It's usually done after the new year. So I think last year I did mine in February. Yeah, it was like February, March, because it's for fall and winter. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and let you go. I love you. Thank you for watching. I hope you stick around and make sure you turn the bell notification on so you know to follow my other uploads. I love you guys. Bye.